Welcome to DesignerDigitals Quick Tips for Digital Scrapbooking. This week, altering photo blocks and photo grids layered templates. Katie Pertiet's photo grids layered templates are wonderfully versatile products that are infinitely customizable. You can use them as they're delivered, or you can tweak the photo boxes to suit your project components. Here's how to change the size or number of boxes to personalize the template. Begin by opening a photo grid layered template or photo blocks layered template in Photoshop or Elements. Make a copy of the template so that you don't accidentally overwrite the original. In Photoshop, you'll choose Image Duplicate from the menu bar. In Photoshop Elements, choose File Duplicate. This opens the Duplicate Image dialog. The software automatically gives the new image the same name as the original, but with the word copy added to the ending. You can save this, or you can give the document a new name if you like, and then click OK. Now close the original so that you're only working on the copy. If you'd like to reduce the number of photo blocks, you can combine two or more blocks into one big block. To do that, click on one of the block layers. Press Ctrl-T or on a Mac system Command-T on the keyboard to get those transform controls. Now a bounding box surrounds the block. Shift and drag the sides or corner handles of the box to drag the block out to encompass the photo grid blocks that you want to combine. So I'll hold the Shift key and then I'll drag out to cover up these four blocks and just make one big block here. Take care to make sure that the new block lines up with the boundaries of the original boxes so that the spaces that are between the boxes remain uniform. Now you'll need to hide the blocks that you've covered. So just click the layer visibility icon, which looks like a little eye on the left side of the layer in the layers panel, for each of the layers that you've covered with your newly resized block. So I'm going to go ahead and tick the check mark to confirm the change, and then I'm going to hide each of these other little photo blocks that I don't want to use anymore. Now I have one big block instead of those four. When you go in to add photos or papers to these layers, you can just ignore any of the layers that are hidden. But what if you need to divide a block to add more photos to the grid template? Well, that's pretty easy too. Begin by selecting the layer of the block that you want to divide. Press Ctrl-J or on a Mac system Command-J on the keyboard to duplicate the block. Now press Ctrl-U or on a Mac system Command-U to get the hue saturation dialog. Move the lightness slider to make this copy either lighter or darker than the original so that you can see the difference as you begin making your division, and then click OK. Next, press Ctrl-T or on a Mac system Command-T on the keyboard to get the transform controls again. When the bounding box surrounds the block, you can shift and drag the sides or the corner handles of the box to reduce the size of the block copy. So I can go ahead and drag that over. You'll see the original block shows underneath as you're dragging. When you have the copy block resized, tick the check mark and select the original block, and then repeat the process to resize it. So I'll hold the Shift key and use the side handle to click and drag. Zoom in if necessary to make sure that the space between the old and the new blocks matches the spaces between the other blocks on the template. You'll want it to look uniform and like it was meant to be that way. Remember that you can zoom in by pressing Ctrl+ or on a Mac system Command+ on the keyboard, and then Command- or Control- zooms back out. So I'm going to hold the Shift key and I'm going to drag this over slightly so that I can make sure that the spaces between the newly resized blocks are the same as the spaces on the rest of the template, and then tick the check mark to confirm. Now I'll press Control minus or Command minus on the Mac and zoom back out. Layer templates are a great starting point for your scrapbooking projects, and knowing how to tweak them means that you can use them over and over again with different photos and different themes. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and click the bell below for notifications.